of ours. I'd also like to acknowledge Senator Sean O'Brien is here, Senator Cecil Thomas is here with us, and Representative Kristen Boggs, I saw wander over, yes, and Representative Bridget Kelly, who spoke with us this morning as well, has also joined us, and I don't think, Stella, did I miss anybody else? All right. Yeah. So I would like to next introduce Kate Park. She has joined us from Washington, D.C., from Catholics for Choice.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. As Jamie said, I'm Kate Park, and I'm from Catholics for Choice. At Catholics for Choice, we represent the majority of Catholics who disagree with the bishops on issues of sex, sexuality, and reproductive health. I'm so proud to be in Columbus today to stand with the women of Ohio, to stand with these strong community leaders, and to stand with all of you to send the message loud and clear that the bishops do not speak for all of us. There's nearly 2 million Catholics in Ohio, about a dozen of which are the bishops. Time and time again, the Catholic hierarchy and their anti-choice allies try to tell your elected officials that the bishops speak for all Catholics. But those few bishops do not make up the Catholic Church. The nearly 2 million in Ohio, the nearly 70 million across the U.S., we are the Catholic Church, the everyday Catholics. It is these people who know that the bishops do not speak for all of us when they push for policies that restrict access to reproductive health care. We know that reproductive health care is necessary health care. Access to affordable birth control and safe abortion is important for women's health. Our Catholic faith teaches us that a woman is a person with rights and responsibilities and this conscience to guide her. The role of individual conscience in the Catholic faith is at the core. Catholics support policies that allow each individual to follow that conscience and access the reproductive health care they need. There can be no debate from the church or the state whether a woman is a person, a moral agent. She must be allowed, encouraged, and empowered to make the best decision for herself based on her own conscience, within her own circumstances, and from her own faith. Our Catholic social justice tradition also compels us to stand with the poor and marginalized of our society. When restrictions like the anti-choice laws that we are fighting against today, are put into place, proposals whose sole purpose is to limit access to critical healthcare services, it is the most vulnerable who are hurt first and foremost, specifically women of color, low-income women, and those in rural areas. Catholics and non-Catholics alike overwhelmingly agree. Our laws should support and safeguard a woman's conscience, no matter how much money she has in her pocket, no matter who she works for, and no matter where she lives. Equality, fairness, compassion, social justice, these are Catholic values. We will continue to fight to protect these principles and the right of each individual to follow their conscience in making critical healthcare decisions, not in spite of our faith, but because of our faith. We're here today to make sure that your lawmakers know it too. Catholics for Choice is in Columbus to speak out for reproductive health care access for everyone, no matter their faith, their income, or their zip code. We are here to tell your Ohio lawmakers to listen to the majority of Catholics, and indeed all Ohioans, who believe these values are worthy of being upheld for everyone. Thank you so much.
I'd like to introduce Senator Sean O'Brien.
I just want to say thank you and welcome to the People's House and letting your voice be heard here today. Thank you so much. But I really want to thank you on behalf of a father with 2 daughters for being here, for fighting for their rights, for their struggle, and for the future struggles of all women. I've been here for a long time in the House and now in the Senate, and to see these rights being eroded, we don't need to win every battle, but we need to win the war. And to win the war, we got to keep our eye on the prize, to keep focused and to keep fighting. It's because of you here today that are going to enable us to win that war. And I just want to say thank you, and thank you on behalf of my daughters for what you do. Thank you.
And we're going to say goodbye to our senators right now because they all need to run for their class picture. Better words. And we're also probably going to lose some of our participants who have 1:30 meetings. As a reminder, some of you have 1:30 meetings. I would like to next introduce Chris